Oh, hey, oh, hey, oh. So the Blues 3-2 on a late goal by Carolina Smith. You know, let me bring in Slapshot. I'm not disappointed with this one.
No, they played better than I expected them to. They stayed into it. Um,
Oh, this is one of them. I've said it before, right? There's your good wins and your bad wins. There's your good
mhm.
losses and your bad losses, and I'll take this as a good loss, right? I keep hearing Rob go, "Oh, the moral victories." No, this isn't a moral victory. This is you went in and played one of the best teams in the league, and you held up to it. I don't think Costin looked that bad today.
No.
Um, I thought he was in on a lot there. Chris Shockley, Summer punch Candela for that pass to the player in the middle facing the wrong way. You see that a lot. You see
Yeah,
that a lot with the Blues.
Scandella is
That's
terrible at that though.
but that's not just Scandella. When
It's mainly Scandella.
anytime through the neutral zone, you're seeing them passing a puck to a guy that's standing still or with his back to the puck.
Hmm.
He's never moving forward. He's never going north, right? He's either stopped or he's going east west. It's
Hmm.
never. That's why their passes to the neutral zone just don't work because they're not on the mark, right? And that what makes it even harder. Now they fly home tonight and they have an earlier game, about an hour earlier than normal, game against Edmonton tomorrow. Jose says the biggest adjustment I saw was we activated our defense and was forcing them. Yeah, I saw that too. I also said we had to score a goal in the first 5 minutes, and it took 2 minutes.
I thought it was 48 seconds in.
Yeah, it was a little more than that, I think. I thought it was a little bit more than that. Let me look real quick. Oh, no, you're right. 48 seconds in. I didn't think it was that quick. Yeah, Tarasenko tied it up with two. And then Brendan Smith got that goal really late at the 17:03 mark.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's the thing there, when you.
And
But
it
then
was a
again, here's
screen. I
another.
thought that Hoffer did great tonight.
Yeah, I did too. Cinco's goal was sick. It was. I mean, he stayed right there, and that first shot, that rebound opened up the 5-hole. So to see that, Ashley, do not let him get away with anything. To play the man-to-man became a foot race. Yeah, and they played it, right? They played it, and they played it well. Tarasenko scores it and ties it up. They had their chances to get a goal. Lyon played great tonight,
He did
right?
too.
Lyon played great tonight, and Lyon won that game. Lyon won that game. Lyon stole that game for him,
Hmm.
right? Very easily. But again, you look at the Blues. They scored 2 goals, gave up 3. That's not bad. A 3-2 loss. Those are 3-2s, 2-1s, 1-0, 2-0, 2-1s, 3-1s. I'll take those, right?
Yeah.
And Jose, that was not a disappointing loss tonight. We played well with our goalie pull. That was the other point I was going to get to.
Hmm.
2.5 minutes, basically. Or actually, almost 3 minutes. I think he pulled him at the 2:51 mark.
Yeah.
Pulled him at the 2:51 mark, and no empty net goal. They didn't even get a shot on goal, right? They didn't even
Hmm.
get one they had one that was icing, but it was well far, right? Wasn't even close.
One of the things that I'm really happy to say is that face-off percentage, we ended up at 52.9% to their 47.1.
Oh yeah,
We got 29 shots off on a team that doesn't allow a lot of shots
yeah.
and held them to 24. Um, we only had 4 penalty minutes to their 8, 23 hits to their 10. 9 blocks to their 6. It was 16-16 on giveaways, so both sides were giving it away too much.
Yeah,
Um,
I agree there.
but we didn't have any takeaways, and they had 11.
Yeah, and that kind of they're a good puck handling team or puck controlling team, and when you can not give a puck away, that's pretty special. You should win games when you don't give it away, right? And actually I find it hard to believe they didn't have any giveaways. That's what happens when you have a hometown score. Right? That's what that is. That's more of a hometown score. But both O'Reilly and Thomas 11 face-off wins each. Right? That's pretty good.
Yes.
That was the burning point for us. Then when Hofer came out, the pressure was on. We actually killed off the empty net goal opportunity. Carolina, kudos to Lyon for his performance tonight against us. Again, a good loss. Yeah, I don't have. I'm not going to sit there and go, oh my God, we lost to the Carolina Hurricanes. This is terrible. I'm not going there. I don't feel it. I feel it was it was a well played game.
And it was their third string goalie too, though. Shockley.
Say again.
He said third string goalie versus the top team in the league. But it was also their third string goalie. So.
Yeah, but well, okay. Their third string goalie has 1,000 minutes of NHL time. Our goalie has 120.
Yes.
Okay, there's a big difference there.
Yeah.
So no, I will. Oh my goodness, they're doing their storm surge on us. Falk says he didn't want to be a part of it. That was for sure. But hey, they got it. Let them have it. Let them enjoy it. I mean, the storm surge is cool. I like it. E. Guido says Blues not capitalize on more power plays. 20% is about. If you can be above 20%, that's where you're looking for. That's the number that you're looking at, right?
Yeah.
And to be at Philly don't count as NHL time. Well, he had his Philly time, so he still got 1,000. As far as the stats are concerned, he's got 1,000 minutes to our 120. So I'll take. I'll be happy with what Hofer did tonight.
Yeah.
Against the top team. That's one of them losses where you go in the locker room and you pat him on his back and go, "Job well done, my friend." Right? Job well done. The biggest issue I've seen is the last few games, they aren't executing on zone entries. They could have a lot to do with Shin being out, and that's possible. That's possible. Oh, Shockley said they're still angry because the Warriors got their butts handed to them in Philly. I think Alpha is the only team that won a game. All right, they might have won 2 games, but nobody else won, if I'm right. Yeah, they. But again, we're only a year. The program's a year old. Some of them programs are 3 and 4 years old.
Yeah.
Right.
No worries, Shockley. I'm sure you'll get him next time.
Yeah, the next big one in Philly, right? And that goal from Smith, that's just a seeing eye goal. Buff was hitting people. I would have loved to seen that. I'd have loved to seen that. This is just one of them games where you sit and you go, okay, it's a loss. I don't know what else to tell you. It's a loss. Now tomorrow. Tomorrow's a big game.
Yes, it is.
Right? We said that this was a litmus test game. Okay, so when you say that, what do you think? I go, okay, they played well. They held their own. Against the number 2 team points wise in the league. Yeah. Right? You go and hold your own. Well, here let's see what Ryan had to say.
Team momentum was, shifting both times. We'd have it for a bit, then they'd get it back, and it was back and forth. But in the room going up to the third, I think we're excited. We knew we were going to find a way to put ourselves back and find a way to win a hockey game. And we came out strong. We had the momentum, and they adjusted, made a good push back, and obviously got a goal that, it happens. That game was there for the taking. And, they're a very good team. They came out on top tonight, but we'll be all right. We got to adjust. We're back at it tomorrow, which is good, and another good test for us.
It kind of felt like the way, like your guys were going to get something out of this one. The momentum and was in your way, and it was headed. You kept going. You were going to win this one.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, you could feel it. I think we're starting to feel better about our game. Them having played last night, you could feel there was kind of, we thought, we're going to have more energy. We can put them away, and obviously they get a big goal for themselves. Good break for them, and it's tough. It happens. Games always don't go the way you want, and like I said, yeah, it happens, and we got to move on.
Well, I got to tell you, I like what he said there. Do you notice there? I didn't hear the word "I" out of his mouth one time.
Yes, that was very impressive.
Right? I didn't hear that word "I." I heard "we." I heard "we." I heard "we," and that's nice to hear from him. Hear that "we." Chris Lambert says, "What grade would you both give it?" I say a B-. That's a hard one. I'd have to think about that. I could almost give it a B to a B+. I mean, I can't. I'm not going to rate it a failure because of the loss. And you look at some of the I think the big negative to me is the takeaways, not having any. But then again, when I look at a game like that and go, you didn't have any takeaway, that's hometown scoring. Right?
Yeah, because I swear I saw Parayko take it away.
Yeah, I did too. And what happens is instead of counting as a takeaway, they call it a giveaway. Right? And it seemed like they did a lot. They had a lot more giveaways than they did takeaways. So, Chris says, I think tomorrow might be better, but still don't rule out back-to-back losses, especially after the physicality.
Except we already just had back-to-back, so that would be a triple back-to-back-to-back if we lose tomorrow.
Yeah, it would be 3 games in a row. So, I just don't. Okay, here are the final numbers. Shots were 29-24, attempts 49-46 for Carolina. Scoring chances, they had 14 or 9. Okay. Power plays 1-4, 1-2. No penalties in the third. 23 hits to 10, and we ended up in the faceoff wins, as you called it before. So, when I look at all of that, I just take it. I take some of it as I see more good than bad.
I agree. I think that the weakest point for us is still our D line, and I can't get over Scandella's play tonight. Scandella was not.
Unfortunately, until we can get Krug and Mikkola back, it's what we got.
Yeah.
Right. Or better yet, until we can send Hofer down and send Hofer down and bring up Prunovich, or even yet, send everybody down and have everybody back. I think Shen coming back is going to be the big one.
Oh yeah.
Because Shen comes back, Shen can come straight back, right? The salary doesn't matter with him, so
yeah.
I guess you're giving it to me again.
I guess.
Scandella is scattered performance-wise.
For how much we pay him, I haven't seen any upside on him.
He's not a 6. He didn't get the $6 million, did he?
No, he's $3.5 million, but he doesn't.
3? Okay.
And we got another 3 years of it. If he can't, tighten it up, he's one I would hope that we would trade away.
Yeah. Maybe. I don't know. I look at Scandella as he is what he is, and you get what you get. And
yeah, but that's also Bortuzzo, so we don't need 2 of them.
Yeah, that's true. I will give you that. The other thing I look at is right now missing Krug and missing Mikkola really takes a lot out of that defense.
Yes, it does.
Right, it takes a lot.
I mean,
and as I said yesterday, or not yet, yesterday, Krug is the biggest cog that's missing. Yeah. Right? He's that cog that's missing.
But Mikkola gives Bortuzzo a rest.
Running, he's that piston, we're not firing on 8 cylinders with that 7th cylinder out.
Yeah.
And that's what's got to get, that's what we need back. Here's Robert Bortuzzo.
Ebbs and flows went. You guys got to feel real disappointed that you didn't at least.
Robert Thomas.
Yeah, disappointed. I thought we came back well. They obviously started strong and took it to us, and I think we weathered the storm. Hof was awesome in net the whole game. He kept us in it, and we started to get our momentum, but they pushed back late in the third and got a goal, and we just couldn't tie it up.
Robert, did you feel as if, especially your unit on the power play, I know there's times where one unit's a little hotter than the other, but did you feel like your unit really had it in sync in tonight's game? It looked like you guys, your unit, gained a little momentum in that second period.
Yeah, I think we were moving it well, moving it quick. We know they have a lot of pressure, so we were able to string together a couple passes and had some really good looks. We would have loved for another one to go in, but we got a lot of chances, and we started to get some momentum for the team.
Robert, one more question before you have to hop on the bird and play tomorrow night. Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl and the boys, pretty excited for you guys to at least get right back on the ice again and again such an explosive team.
Yeah, they're a great team. Obviously, those two guys are top in the league and, are off the hot start. So I think we just got to weather the storm, get our legs going early, and it'll be an exciting one tomorrow.
I think he's absolutely right there.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yes.
I actually think so. I think guys are wrong that it's better to face them right after a game than it is to have a couple days off and face them because you're not thinking about it.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
And Lance, we actually were not blaming Hoffer. I've actually probably been his biggest cheerleader tonight.
Yeah, you have, and I haven't. I didn't say anything. The only thing I said is I thought the first goal was on him.
Yes.
And I didn't say anything about the other two goals. I thought the long shot was a seeing eye shot. Not much you can do about those. We're not Twitter and Facebook. We're not that's the difference of the BlueNote Fan Report. We understand the game a lot more than your casual fan, and I'm not being a jackass, I'm being honest.
Mm-hmm.
We're not casual fans. We study the game, look at things from a different light, and this is me saying, patting myself a little bit on the back. I've taught Ashley how to watch the game the right way.
Hey, I might have to hop out. It looks like my daughter drained my battery, so I have to get the other laptop.
Okay, no problem. Well,
I'll be right
Ashley,
back.
thank you so much for joining us tonight. I mean, if you hop back on, you can. If not, either way, we love having you on. Thanks, Ashley. Okay, so where we at in the notes? 3.5 is over half. Might as well give him the whole. Yeah, Michael Edwards started playing physical in the second. Why not take it into the third? I think after you score that goal, you kind of change your. Once you even it up, now you're thinking about playing that game, the 0-0 game, and at the 0 game, take some of your physicality out. However, what I think they did need to do was to keep that man-on-man going, right? Man-to-man going. Oh, Shockley, okay, you're about to get in trouble. And then I'm definitely not blaming Hoffer at all. He was just fine. Carolina basically just in the same way out-toughed us. And myself, I understand these circumstances. Okay, Chris, good point. Shockley says it. And then he says he's joking because he knew I was going to get all over him on that one. Absolutely, I would have. I'm looking at this going, okay, it's not – if we'd have got blown out, then I'd been upset because then I could sit there and say this team isn't who we thought this isn't who they've been, right? Beginning of the season, I thought this was a third place team at best. Maybe if the things fell right, they could be a second place team. Well, you know what? They're playing like a contender. Well, you come into this game. This is the first time you've played a team with a better record than you, and you played them even up. I'm sorry, you lost with 3 minutes to go. You played them even up. I'm okay with that. I'm absolutely okay playing that team even up, right? Ashley, the slap shot. What I was saying, Ashley, I don't know if you got to hear it. I'm okay playing this team even up, and I think you did tonight. Right?
Yes.
You played this team even up. You had them tied within the first minute of the third, and basically until a seeing eye shot goes in with 3 minutes left. This is an overtime game.
Yeah.
Hoffer played great, 21 saves on 24 shots. He was 875, but you know what? That's just going to happen. I'm okay with this, and I think Bennington's going to play well tomorrow.
I think he will as well.
right? I think Lance has said it before. And Lance, I sent you an invite if you want to join us for the last 10 minutes or
Yeah,
so.
that would be great.
Ashley can be quiet.
Hey, I've been very, very vocal today, even though I still don't feel good.
Oh, I know. And we love that about you. We just about hit OT, almost had that call. Yeah, almost, did Jake Allen get hurt tonight? I don't know, Brad. I don't know. I'd have to look. I didn't even know he played tonight. I thought he wasn't supposed to play. That's something we can check later. I honestly don't know. I did not keep a huge eye on Tampa's game. I know Tampa was leading, I think. But from what I understand, because I didn't start Allen tonight, and because they showed me that he wasn't playing, because I started Jones, and now that's Jones is giving up 4 goals and he's killing me.
It looks
So-
like Allen was in for a little bit and stopped 8 shots.
Oh, Jake Allen. Okay, I was thinking Brian Elliott. Okay, so maybe he did get hurt tonight. Didn't give up any goals.
No, he only faced 8 shots, so he didn't give up any goals.
Then it's possible he got. Chris Shockley says he got ran into. Tampa won 3-2 in OT. Shockley says he left the game. Habs dropped to Red Wings 3-2 in overtime as well. Yeah, the Habs are, wow, man. That's, I don't know what to tell you about that. Oh, here's Vladdy.
It's all about ourselves, and I believe we can fix it.
Well, you guys had a few power plays tonight. Did that kind of help get some rhythm going?
Oh, we need to get better in the power play. This is no questions about it. Like,
wow.
If we have, won a game before, we have more chances today, and our team scored 1 goal on the power play. We have, I don't know how many power plays. We have to get better.
Wow. We have to get better. I love that. I love that.
Again with a we. I love it. And I love what he had to say. He was very honest.
Yeah, right.
He didn't sugarcoat
it. I think that he's becoming that locker room leader everybody hoped he would, and not the locker room cancer everybody said he was.
Oh, I'm sure he's being a leader. They showed on TV him talking to Berube when he was on the ice, pointing out an area, I think, to coach it. And that's great. I love that he's got eyes out there and he's trying to help,
Yeah, he was he was saying that somebody else was missing something. He was talking, I think it was Bushnevich, or not Bushnevich, Saad maybe, right? That he was pointing out to. So he was absolutely seeing the ice. And I've always talked about his vision.
Oh, yeah. His vision is incredible.
Right?
And we all have our opinions, Tanner.
Here we go. I'll let that go. Chris Lambert goes hot point. Yeah, no, this was a game that I just look at and I go, okay. At the I counted it as a huge loss. I'm thinking this is going to be a blowout game. Yet, okay, so we both had third string goalies in, one with more experience than the other, but no team got too far out. No, nobody controlled the game to such a point that the game was out of control.
Exactly.
Right?
Oh, and I guess Tanner.
We came back.
Tanner, honey, for me, it's Saad.
He's gone from timid to speaking his mind, and I think that's amazing. I think that's what the note needs. Absolutely, it does.
I agree.
I absolutely agree with that. Well, we're going to kind of end the show about 5 minutes early today. Tomorrow, 5:30. Let me make sure I get this right. 5:30 Central Standard Time, which is 1:30 Hawaii Standard Time. Guy is going to be joined by Jose Dynamite. Jose Dynamite. He is a local Hawaiian comedian. He's a good friend of mine. He takes care of me, even when I give him crap about his jokes. And, and he still just loves me to death. I think it's going to be a great show. Ashley's on standby in case he can't go. I know you'll be on the intermissions. But I look forward to having Jose on the pregame show as we get ready to take on Connor McDavid, Leon Draisaitl, and the Gretzky Edmonton Oilers. That's always with Wayne Gretzky playing on both teams is always just really good because he lives in St. Louis and he has a home still in Edmonton, right? My jokes will be in the press box tomorrow. I think your jokes are always in the press box. Our worst.
I can't wait to see this. This is going to be a battle of the bad jokes.
Yeah, the dad jokes are going to be coming out, I'm sure. Right? And if you want a movie with dad jokes, go watch Disney's The Jungle King. Oh my God, did they put a lot of them in there? It just opened up on Disney Plus yesterday. Check it out. Not a great movie, but a semi-funny one. Okay, guys. This is Guy, the Hawaii Blues fan, for Ashley Slapshot Jones and the Blue Note Fan Report. Saying aloha, mahalo. We love you all. You got to know we're bleeding blue with you, and we'll see you tomorrow night on the Blue Note Fan Report pregame show.